Deception and transparency. Yeah, we all heard of those two words, but it seems as though they are direct opposites. Not at the offset, but once you break down how they fit into our present day society, oh, they are direct opposites. I am a person that wished to shift the awareness to both of these words in the way of our actions and intentions going into the future. Let's talk about it. But first, I introduce my love for you for attending. I thank you so much. This is Foundation for Elevation Station. And I feel good about this one. So I'm going to throw it on InstaFace. All love. So if you right there, you're watching this, subscribe to my station. Just push the button. I don't even see. Go over there. Go to YouTube. Look, say foundation. That's the first word. Foundation for Elevation Station. That's 4 words. Foundation for Elevation Station. I ain't got the trinkets. I could throw this on there and do the. I think I will. I know how to do it. I just don't go through this stuff. Transparency. This is a word that I believed in my whole life. But people say people take your kindness for weakness and all that blah, blah, blah. It's true. Because when you live a life of transparency, you open your thoughts. Your life is an open book. It's no need to conceal information, because you're going to be around people that operate on a certain level for the most part, until you get enlisted with a certain job or a certain duty for humanity, and you gotta work at everybody. And you know what great man said, Drake? Sometimes you gotta work with the negatives to make a better picture. Anyway, transparency, it means the quality of seeing through a person's intentions, open and honest, free from deceit. We get back to that one. Not operating under a pretense. That's a guise of an illusion. Readily understood. That's transparency. Visibility or accessibility is clear. Nothing in the way. Nothing is undetectable. You know everything. When we speak of deception and transparency, why has deception become like a tactical resource? How? Even when we omit information, this is deception. When we leave something out, we say, oh, they don't need to know all that. This is my life. Like, why have we gotten to a point where all these forms of deception have become a tactical resource? Who are we becoming? How heartless is this thing going to go? We look at deception and some of the words that are synonymous with it or synonyms of it include deceitfulness, falsehood, hypocrisy, lying outrightly, treachery, or trickery. Many of us use so many forms of deception that is inhibiting our connections as human beings. Do we always see an angle to maneuver into and get leverage and win and get a successful win? it hurts my heart to have to literally, this from me, and I'm not just talking because I'm an honest person. I'm transparent. And I stayed alone and away from people a lot of years of my life. I'm 49 years young and I feel good. Hold on. I feel good. Like I just do. Even when I'm alone, like not even. When I'm alone, I feel the best. I just do. And with a special lady, I always felt, even better. But I never found joy in groups of people, because it's all everybody in a group has their own mindset. For the most part, they have their mindset. Each person has their directions. So it's always something different when I see a friend group. Like if I'm a person and I'm coming in the midst of a friend group, I fully understand that they are friends. They all have goals in life. They all have different instructions, and they, have different things that they want to bring and operate under. Just because you, as a person, are my friend, your friend group is not my friend group. Like I always felt like that because I fully understand. Just because someone is someone's friend does not make us, like, it's not going to lower my guard so that I think we are compatible, we are cool, we together. Nah. I fully understand deception, and I'm always vigilant. Many times we meet people and it's under a false pretense. This is deception. Sometimes people may even know just exactly who you are. They may have been spending time, what's this called? They be spending time studying you, hearing information from others, maybe watching you on some type of video. They have a clear understanding on the different angles they're going to play when they deal with you, if they do. And usually they'll be acting so stiff and have to think every thought or word that come out of their mouth for extra amount of time. They don't understand that they acting weird, robotic, and they like a Decepticon because they trying to think. It's not fluent. It's not true. So every time you're talking to them, it's not a fluent back and forth. It's like, oh yeah, so good to meet you. Oh no, I was just here, man, walking my dog. It's like there is no, you, they letting you know that it's something that's hidden. It's a deception that's in play. And if you be attuned, then you can feel it and you can hear it in their voice, in the separation of the words and thoughts that they give, the time it takes. They're not able to fluently speak, especially if they fluently and they're talking, like with their friend groups. They can't talk fast like that, back and forth. They try to measure and they trying to be so, because they gotta lie. They gotta conceal the deception. So they can't be fluent because they gotta think, I can't make a mistake on it. Hold on. And they're gonna avoid little sections, certain questions. They're not gonna divulge the information. That's just some pointers I had to throw in there. But my real question for me to you, cause I'm a different person. I'm telling you I am. I'm not saying, oh, I'm better, anything. But I spent a lot of years to myself in my life in isolation, no matter where I've been, because people operate under deception. And it is very hurtful to me to deal and interact with those types of spirits. So I ask you, how do you how do you all interact with people that is quite clear is deception and there's no transparency? Is it because you are actively trying to work an angle, be persuasive, conceal something? I'm asking for my alter ego because I got two egos, and then one of us operated in those levels. Me, I can give a crap. When I'm one of my alter egos, but for the one that's kind, the one that got to carry that, thing like this, he kind of, a good dude. Both of us good dudes. But I'm asking for a friend because he has to interact with some people. And I always have to intercede because I understand that good people are rare. Rare. And you should get a reward when you find one of them. Like, oh man, you a good dude, man. I'm thankful for meeting you and being able to hook into you. That's what I think a lot of people should do once they get an opportunity to, vibrate with me. Like, man, thanks, man, thank you. Some people do. I would say about 20% of people. I write it down. I say, hey, I keep notes like Santa Claus. Not everybody is on either list, but the people on the good list, and then the people on the bad list. It's like, hey, it is what it is. That's a good young lady right there. All right. So many people operate in this world of deception. If you operate with deception and you're able to, hey, how are you today? Oh man, I really like those shoes. Like, if you're able to do that, you got a superpower. You do. I see a lot of the spiritual communities and stuff like that. People that downright would spit on your grave, like spit on you, if you weren't gonna crush them, like they would, and they will still come up to, hey, how you doing today? Oh, I was thinking about you the other day. How could you? Oh, and know damn well that they will bust you upside the head. How do y'all do that? Like how? Like literally, I cannot understand it. I'm so much of a pure spirited person. I cannot even calculate how y'all do it. But to all you hustlers, go getters that have that ability, do what y'all do. I'm speaking to the ones that want to be more pure, that want to meet. Require more from the people you meet. Don't allow them to hide in the shade. That's the call to action. Require, see who it is. He, had to talk to him like, man, let me see your cell phone, man. Let me see what's going on in your cell phone. Who the hell are you messaging? What secret app you got in here? Let me look all through here. What's going on? You talking about you want to date? Why you want to conceal something? Let your cell phone be. You want me to take you out to dinner? Let me see what's going on that cell phone. Let me see who you communicating with. Let me look at this call history and let me know who you are. This is the easiest way I can find out. Dating, family members. Hey, let me hold that cell phone. Let me hold that. Let me hold that. Yeah, let me go on through here. Let me see what's going on. Aha. Who is Grubhub? Just let's see what's. Oh, Grubhub. Oh, this your late night booty call right here, huh? Oh, okay. All right. I'm just joking with the lat. No, I'm not, but trying to make a little joke. And it's very important that we begin to dig into the people we actually interact with. It's no way that we're going to have full transparency going into the future. Deception is so ingrained into the way that we live our lives in America. I I come to the conclusion that it is a tactical resource and is going to be even greater of a weapon. But for the ones that want to walk pure, like myself, I love you. Keep striving. Meet somebody else. Date somebody else. Don't lose your spirit of purity and transparency. I love you.